Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, back to Cooking with Tim on the Today with Tim channel. And if you're new here, conveniently enough, I'm Tim. We're gonna make something, I guess you saw in the title, it's called Diet Pizza. Okay, it's really a pizza casserole, but I'm gonna call it Diet Pizza. And if somebody tells you there's no such thing as Diet Pizza, listen, you don't need that kind of like negativity in your life, okay? Just walk away from it. All right, let's get this unit going. And the first thing that we want to do is cut open a watermelon. Listen, you don't have to cut open a watermelon. I just happen to have one here, and like I really like watermelon. Here is everything that I will be using today in my diet pizza. You definitely want to brown your sausage. I've got a sweet all natural. I've tried this with mild and hot Italian sausage, and it's delicious. You can actually use the Rotel tomatoes and chilies if you want to. I've done that before. Just make sure you drain these real well. What I'm going to do, if you like a thin sauce, maybe it's going to be a little runny if you just do it just like this. So I'm going to reduce down my pizza sauce, and I'm going to also add in my fire roasted tomatoes with my pizza sauce, so it'll be a little thicker before we put it all together. But listen, you do whatever you want to do, okay? I mean, it's your diet pizza. Well, I'm trying to reduce the sauce, and it didn't quite pan out the way I exactly wanted it to, but you get where I'm going with this. Now we do want to preheat our oven to 400 degrees. Okay, time to build our diet pizza. I've got this baking dish here. It's a Pyrex. I think it's like a 9x9, but in guide measurements, it looks like it's about 17 inches by about 17 inches. I'm gonna put a little, and by little I mean a lot, of avocado oil spray, just so things kind of don't stick too much. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put down a layer of our pizza sauce and fire roasted tomatoes. So I'm going to get that in there. I'm going to make it all nice and yummy like on the bottom. That's why it's important to kind of put something down to keep it from sticking, because as this kind of works in the oven, and you're only going to cook it for like, I don't know, maybe like 20 minutes or so. It doesn't take long at all, but we just don't want it to stick and make a big old mess. All right, now that we got that first layer of goodness, we're going to come in and we're going to start with our Italian sausage. Okay. So we're going to put a layer of that down, and you know, you can, like I said, you can put any kind of ingredient, any kind of veg on here, or whatever your protein of choice is. If you want to put tofu, which is I don't know why you would do that. I mean, we're already making a pizza with no crust, so that's already blasphemy enough. All right, now that we got this down, what we want to do is we want to come in with like some of our seasonings. So I'm going to put a little bit of garlic powder on here because, well, I like garlic powder. I'm going to have a little red pepper flake, and just, you know, whatever. You're going to be making layers, so I'm going to put a little onion powder. Okay, we're going to come in with some Italian seasoning. Okay, how much ever you want there. This thing is, come out, because we want that big hit of Italian. And of course oregano. And listen, that stuff hits kind of hard, okay? Like you know, like when I was probably 15, I got into some oregano one time, and whew, man, I ate a lot of Doritos. Okay. Some good fresh pepperoni would be fantastic. I do like the Hormels, and you can do the lower fat kind if you want to. I don't want to. Yeah, turkey pepperoni, again, I mean, it's your choice. You have to answer for that in your afterlife. Okay, so now that we got a layer of the pepperoni down, Now, I got a special treat tonight. I typically don't put this on mine, but I really do like it, and that is Canadian bacon, or as we call it here in the South, ham. All right, now that we got that laid on there, now we're gonna put some cheese, like some mozzarella, and do whatever you like. If you like a lot of cheese, well, put a lot of cheese on there, and if you don't, you know the answer, then don't. Then we're going to come with some Parmesan, off the block Parmesan. You can do cheddar cheese or whatever you like, but this is my favorite little blend here. All right, next we're going to do yet another layer. All right, time for some more of the special sauce, because who doesn't like special sauce? All right, we're gonna smear that out. Now, like I say, you know, if you don't like a lot of sauce, don't put a lot of sauce, but now if you don't reduce it down, it's gonna be extremely runny. All right, next layer of the sausage. Last little bit of that. I think that was 1 pound of the great Italian sausage. Delicious. Right, we'll come back with some more pepperoni. I'm trying to peel them off. Plus, it's a little easier to dish out instead of a ginormous slab of Canadian bacon, or as we like to call it, a ham. By the way, if there's any Canadians watching, sorry. I love Canadian people. You guys are awesome. I love your maple syrups and your Canadian bacon, or as we call it, a ham. All right, we're going to come back with our seasonings again, just a light layer, depending on, you know, what you and your family's desired level of whatever it is. That's obviously what you want to put in there. I'm not measuring anything, which is fun, because, you know, it's like I'm building a diet pizza, people. And of course, some oregano. This stuff, it can hit pretty hard, so be careful with the oregano. I mean, unless you like it. I had some one time when I was 15, and I sure did eat a lot of Doritos. And finally, what are we gonna do? We're gonna put some more cheese on this stuff, man. Some more mozzarella. Mozzarella, off the block. Cheese. We love cheese. Mmm, delicious. And put a little bit more of this off the block shredded Parmesan here. Oh, come on, get out. Yes, yes. Oh my gosh, and bam. Well, since I've got 20 minutes, I guess I should probably wash these dishes. There we go, straight out of the oven, still bubbling. Oh my God, can't wait to dig in there and get into the guts of this thing. Hey, speaking of guts, folks, if there's at least one tool that you need in the kitchen, it's gonna be, that's right, the Watermelon Gut Getter Outer 2000. Watermelon sold separately. I'm be honest with you, I don't remember where I got it at, and they really hadn't paid sponsors, so. All right, we're gonna let this cool off for just a little bit. I'm gonna come in with a little bit of this cheap Kraft grated Parmesan stinky feet cheese. I'm gonna put just a little bit across here. Now you can, now as you can tell, the cheese is nice and browned on top of here, but you can throw it under your broiler for a minute. I would watch it very closely if you want it a little bit more crispy, but as you can see, we've got like some of that like crispy burnt cheese on the edge. We're gonna cut this. It's gonna make 4 servings. I'll take this to work. I'll eat some tonight. It is delicious. I highly recommend everybody tries diet pizza. And I've lost weight eating this, so I'm telling you, I mean, you can't just lay around and eat this all the time and you gain a lot of weight, but you know what I'm saying. Mmm, yummy, yummy, yummy. Does it look like a 3-star Michelin chef plated that? No, but it's gonna feel good in my belly. Well, thanks for stopping by and checking out my diet pizza recipe. It's very easy to do. It's actually pretty cost effective, and like I said, you can make 4 portions. Unless you eat little portions, then you could make 6 or 8. You know, 4's probably the best. All right, well, hey, thanks for stopping by, and I guess I'll see you on the next one. Later. All right, now it's time to build our diet pizza. I'm going to use one of these things. What is it called? Baking dish. And here are all the ingredients that I will be using today to make mine. Wait a minute, why have I got 2 Italian seasonings? Well, this didn't work out quite as great as I wanted it to.